Welcome back to Hustle by Trade, the channel where we help skilled people turn what they already know into real income. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and join the community. We drop new strategies every week and you don't want to miss them. Now, let's get into it. Right now, as you are watching this video, there may be money sitting in an account with your name on it. Money you earned, money you are legally owed, and there is a very good chance you have never collected a single dollar of it. I'm talking about digital performance royalties, and the organization responsible for collecting and paying them is called SoundExchange. If you have ever had your music played on Pandora, Sirius, XM, iHeartRadio, or any internet radio or streaming service, SoundExchange has been collecting money on your behalf. The question is, have you claimed it? By the end of this video, you will know exactly what SoundExchange is, why most independent musicians are missing out on it, and how to register and claim what is already yours in less than 15 minutes. Let's go. SoundExchange is a nonprofit organization designated by the U.S. Copyright Office to collect and distribute digital performance royalties. That sounds complicated, so let me break it down in plain language. When your music gets played on a streaming service or digital radio station, Pandora, Sirius XM, Spotify's radio feature, iHeartRadio, college internet radio, fitness apps, even music played in some retail stores, that play generates a royalty, not a streaming royalty like the fraction of a cent you get from Spotify streams. A separate royalty, a performance royalty. And SoundExchange is the only organization in the United States authorized to collect it. Here is the part that trips people up. SoundExchange splits the royalty two ways. 50% goes to the owner of the sound recording. That is usually you, the artist, if you recorded and released your own music. The other 50% goes to the featured artist who performed on the recording. In most independent music situations, you are both of those people, which means you are entitled to 100% of what SoundExchange collects for your music. And this is completely separate from ASCAP and BMI. Those organizations collect songwriting and publishing royalties, while the money tied to the composition of the song. SoundExchange collects the money tied to the actual recording being played. Two different royalty streams, two different registrations. You need both. Reason 1. Most music education, whether that is school, YouTube, or advice from other artists, focuses on Spotify streaming royalties and ASCAP and BMI registration. SoundExchange rarely comes up in the conversation, especially for independent artists who are just getting started. Reason 2. If you are not registered with SoundExchange, they still collect the money on your behalf. They are legally required to, but they cannot pay you if they do not know who you are or where to send the check. The money sits in a holding account, unclaimed for years. Reason 3, SoundExchange has what they call an unclaimed royalties list, a database of artists with money sitting there waiting to be claimed. We are talking about artists who have had music played hundreds of thousands of times on digital radio and have never collected a dollar because they simply never registered. How much money are we talking about? SoundExchange has distributed over $9 billion in royalties since it was founded. $9 billion. And a meaningful portion of that total has gone unclaimed, sitting there because the artist either did not know they were owed it or registered too late to claim older payments. Here is the good news. Registering with SoundExchange is completely free and takes less than 15 minutes. I'm going to walk you through it right now. Step 1, go to soundexchange.com. You will see a register button at the top of the page. Click it. Step 2, select your account type. If you recorded and released your own music, you are registering as both a rights owner and a featured artist. Select both. This is the most common situation for independent musicians. Step 3, fill in your personal information and your payment details. SoundExchange pays by ACH, bank transfer, or check. Set up ACH. It is faster and you will get paid sooner. Step 4, and this is the part most people skip. Add your recordings. SoundExchange uses ISRC codes to identify specific recordings. An ISRC, International Standard Recording Code, is a unique identifier assigned to each track you release. If you use DistroKid, TuneCore, or any major distributor to put your music on streaming platforms, your ISRC codes were automatically generated and assigned. You can find them in your distributor dashboard. Add every recording you own to your SoundExchange profile. The more tracks you register, the more potential royalties you can claim. There is no limit and no fee. Just add them all. If your music is not on streaming platforms yet, DistroKid is the fastest way to get it there, and they automatically generate your ISRC codes so you can register with SoundExchange immediately. Link is in the description. Step 5. Check the unclaimed royalties database. Once you are logged in, SoundExchange has a search tool that lets you see if there are already royalties waiting for you under your artist name. Some artists log in for the first time and find hundreds, sometimes thousands, of dollars sitting there from years of digital radio plays they never knew about. Now, for the honest question, how much money are we actually talking about for an independent artist? The answer depends entirely on how much your music has been played on digital radio and streaming services. SoundExchange royalty rates in 2026 are set by the Copyright Royalty Board. For non-interactive streaming, meaning the listener cannot choose the specific song, like on Pandora or Sirius XM radio, the rate is approximately 0.25 cents per stream for the recording owner's side. That sounds small, but here's what makes SoundExchange different from Spotify. Pandora alone has over 40 million active listeners. Sirius XM reaches 34 million subscribers. iHeartRadio streams to over 150 million registered users. The scale of digital radio is massive, and the plays add up faster than you might think, especially if your music has been out for several years. Artists with a catalog of 20 to 50 tracks who have been releasing music for 3 or more years commonly report finding between $200 and $2,000 in unclaimed SoundExchange royalties when they first register. That is money that was already earned, already sitting there, just waiting to be claimed. And once you are registered, those royalties start flowing to you automatically every quarter, without you doing anything additional. You register once, you keep earning. Before I give you your action steps, I want to make sure you have the complete picture of where your music royalties come from, because SoundExchange is only one piece of it. ASCAP and BMI collect your songwriting royalties, the money tied to the composition. SoundExchange collects your performance royalties, the money tied to the recording being played on digital radio. Your distributor collects your mechanical royalties from on-demand streaming. And if your music is on YouTube, Content ID collects ad revenue every time your music plays in a video, including other people's videos. These are 4 completely separate income streams from the same songs. Most independent musicians are only tapped into 1 or 2 of them. The ones making real money from their catalog are collecting all 4. And if you are producing beats, BeatStars gives you a 5th income stream, licensing your instrumentals directly to artists. Your catalog earns while you sleep. Link in the description to get your store set up for free. Here are your 3 action steps from today's video. Do these this week. Step 1. Go to soundexchange.com and register today. It is free. It takes 15 minutes. If you have been releasing music for more than a year, there is a real possibility that money is already sitting there with your name on it. Step 2. If you are not already registered with ASCAP or BMI, do that this week too. Pick one. You cannot register with both. ASCAP and BMI are free to join as a songwriter. This covers your songwriting royalties, which is a completely separate income stream from SoundExchange. Step 3. Find your ISRC codes in your distribution dashboard and add every single recording you own to your SoundExchange profile. Do not leave any tracks out. Every track is a potential royalty source. Before I give you your action steps, if this video is hitting different, do me a favor and hit the like button. It takes 1 second and it helps us grow this community so we can keep bringing you free content every single week. And if you haven't subscribed yet, now is the time. Every video we drop is built specifically for people like you, skilled professionals who are ready to earn more. This is what Hustle by Trade is about, not vague advice, not someday strategies. Specific money moves you can make this week with the music you have already made. If this video helped you, subscribe right now. Every week, I break down a specific income stream, platform, or strategy built for musicians, nurses, barbers, freelancers, people who are already skilled and ready to earn more. Drop a comment and tell me, did you find unclaimed royalties on SoundExchange? I want to know, and I will see you in the next video.